to another edition of Inside Warhawk Sports with head football coach Lance Leipold. I'm Alex Urban. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, Alex.
Good to hear, Coach. All right, so we're going to obviously step back, as we always do. Look at the last game. Offense rolled up over 530 total yards. Matt Barron led the way. Offense just was clicking on all cylinders, from the beginning of the game to the end. Looking back at it, what made that offense so balanced and what made that attack so potent all day?
Well, I think it had to do a lot with the game plan that Andy Kolnicki and our offensive staff put together, Alex. I think it had to do with it. We were going to be aggressive all day long, throw the ball downfield. We looked at a lot of things that happened in last year's game against them and things that we needed to correct and maybe played into their hands a little bit more than we wanted to, and we stayed aggressive and balanced all day long.
Absolutely. It was a great game to watch, dominant from point A to point B, and it was fun to watch. But, after that victory, you secured the most important thing so far in the season, and that's conference championship number 34, at least a share of it, until you guys go on the road and hopefully defeat UW River Falls this week. If you guys can do that, guarantee outright 34th. But, you at least got a share of it.
Yep. What
does number 34 mean to you and the team?
Well, I think, like you alluded to at the beginning there, was that it's the goal at the beginning of every season. So that's important for this football team. And for our program, to get the 34th and most in the conference, in conference history, I think is, again, another achievement for this program and its tradition.
Absolutely. And then obviously for the university and for, people like the boosters, the fans, all those kind of people, what is that?
Well, I think, again, it's something they can take great pride in. Again, the level of consistency that we've been able to play at for a long period of time, and you really look at this 8 to 10 year window of what we've been able to do, again, is something I think that you're always striving for. So those are nice things as well.
Absolutely. And then now we're going to step forward. We're going to look to Saturday's game against UW River Falls. What are a few key points that you look to going into this game?
Well, worrying about ourselves and taking a step, as well as we might have played on Saturday. There's a lot of things that when you go back on Sunday and look at it as a coach that we have to get better at, and we have to clean some things up, and we want to keep the momentum going as we head into the playoffs. So last thing we want to do is be complacent and sloppy and stumble our way into the playoffs.
So as you know, I know very well, the Twin Cities, River Falls, that whole area up north, they got well over 6 inches of snow, maybe even up to a foot. How's that going to change your game plan?
Well, the good thing is that River Falls put in turf this year. It was the only school that had natural grass up until this season, so that would be a whole different thing. So we'll have to look at it. If we're going to play deep into the year, we're going to play in these type of conditions, and we just have to stay aggressive in what we're doing.
Absolutely. And then lastly, as a coaching staff, do you guys start to look? You guys are most likely, assuming you guys are going to be in the playoffs, you start to look forward a little bit, maybe round 1, round 2?
Well, according to what I've read, I guess we've clinched that. But no, it's a guessing game logistically. There's some important games in our conference, maybe some people fighting for playoff spots, and where that goes, and especially with first-round matchups, it's really hard to do that. So it's a guessing game, and we need to just stay focused and wait till the pairings come out.
Absolutely. Coach, once again, thank you for joining us today. It's always a pleasure having you on the show. And this has been another episode of Inside Warhawk Sports with head coach Lance Leipold. Thank you for watching.